How you guys doing? Eric here. Today is Monday, August 21st, 2017, the Great American Eclipse Day. The big story this morning. Everybody's talking about it. You know, woke up this morning and all over the news, people from Colorado are heading north. It's a big traffic jam up I-25, heading towards Wyoming to the path of totality. Everybody wants to be in the path of totality up around Casper, Wyoming. Yeah, but here in this part of Colorado, we're expecting 92% totality. So I should get a pretty good view of it. I don't got no glasses. When I'm done with this hike, I'm gonna go home and build myself a viewing box out of a shoebox and see if I can capture some of the eclipse on video, and maybe if I get anything good, I'll publish it. Since I'm in the 92% area, I know a lot of you guys probably aren't, so I'll try to share what I can. But anyways, yeah, if this was the eclipse of 1918, we would be in the path of totality. I was looking at it. It went right over us here in Gilpin County, Colorado in 1918. But this year we're just a couple hundred miles south of the path of totality. So but yeah. But anyways, yeah, last night I went on an eclipse video marathon on YouTube, and I watched quite a few, and there's a lot of videos by flat earthers talking about how the eclipse proves that the earth is the flat earth theory, and that the eclipse would be impossible on a ball earth. One of the things I found quite interesting in all the controversy was the path of the eclipse is going from west to east. That's kind of interesting when the sun and the moon both move from east to west, opposite of the rotation of the earth. NASA explains that the moon is moving faster than the earth is spinning or some shit, and that's and the sun and the way, I don't know. There's a lot of interesting arguments that the flat earthers bring up as to how this eclipse would be impossible in the ball earth model. Yeah, but one interesting flat earth theory I heard was that there's like a second moon orbiting the earth that's invisible, and they call it the X moon, kind of like Planet X or Nibiru, but it just orbits the earth, and it's like a former moon that totally burned out, and it's not orbiting the earth, but it's circling around the dome, you know, like the sun and the moon that we can't see. And yeah, some of these flat earthers believe that this X moon occasionally blocks out the sun and the moon, and that's what creates lunar and solar eclipses. It's a lot of interesting theories, man, that are, you know, conflicting with, you know, mainstream science, NASA, the round Earth model. You know, it's quite interesting. You know, it's like, I don't know if the whole flat Earth thing is just a big, you know, a lot of people say it's just a big bunch of misinformation brought on by, you know, shills to hide the truth from people, to, you know, keep people arguing about stupid shit instead of focusing what's really going on. You know, like President Trump today is gonna announce the future plans for Afghanistan. You know, in this campaign he was saying how he wanted to end the war in Afghanistan, but now that he's president, they're talking about, you know, he's talking about sending more troops. So yeah, anyways, I digress. I was talking about the eclipse. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go home, prepare myself, and see if I can't catch the shadow in my little shoebox viewer that I'm going to make, and see if I can't catch some video of this eclipse for you guys from my 92% vantage point. So we'll see what happens. But it'll be interesting to see how many people go blind over this eclipse, because they didn't get solar eclipse viewing glasses. There it is. I just got back home, and the first shots from Lincoln City, Oregon. Wow, you can even see sunspots. And the sun has turned red. Interesting. Look at this bullshit, man. 40 minutes from the eclipse. Look at this fucking cloud building right here. We're pretty close here in Colorado, as dark as it's gonna get. We'll see. These clouds kind of ruined it. It's about totality.
Oregon this morning, and then all the way over to South Carolina, and you were trying to stay in the totality zone, you'd have to travel roughly 2,400 miles an hour. And keep up with that. NASA does have planes up right now, and also high altitude balloons.
There it is. See the shadow of the eclipse there. Whoop-de-doo. The darkest point. We're right there, man. So yeah, this is about as dark as it's gonna get. But yes, I've been watching some of the coverage from across the country, and it got pretty dark in some places. It was pretty spectacular. Pretty spectacular, Dingo. There it is. Best I can do. As it's coming back out, it looks like. Hey, better than nothing, I guess. It works. The pinhole viewer works. There it is from inside the house.
Something takes a part of me. Something lost and
There's the
never
eclipse.